just start treatment. So one thing is that it can be a fungal infection that has caused yellow patches. But to me, just based on your history and why I asked if you were clawing your toes and you said you are, it's usually indication of trauma in the nail root. And as the nail grows out, it has lines. You know, like trees, when trees kind of get like a bad season where it's kind of like poison and it develops a darker ring, it's the same thing. So if you can consciously, yeah, this is a neurovascular cone.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. This is definitely a neurovascular cone. It's deep. So think about the length of your footwear. Try not to scrunch up your foot. But hopefully with this treatment today, there'll be less pain. And then you won't scrunch up your foot. But also having the nails tested for fungus would be a good thing too. So taking a sample of the nail, giving it to your GP, and they can tell you if you have an infection. And if it is an infection, then there's multiple things that you can do. You can use over-the-counter treatments, you can take some pills, you can have some laser treatments. I would recommend probably some pills first and some topical medication first to see if it works. If it doesn't, then you can like come back to me and I can potentially fix your problem. So how is it feeling now? So he just said that there's no pain. So we have a neurovascular cone. A neurovascular cone is a piece of dead skin that's hitting some blood vessels and some nerves, and that's when you walk, it's so painful. Plus it's really thick. So when we first saw it, it was just the surface of it, and when you go further and further deep down, you can see it's actually quite big and quite deep. Now, can I have a 2 or 3 blade? Gold blades, please. Thank you. So we're going to just get our scoopy blade today. So before, when you saw the podiatrist, how often would you get this done actually? Never? Oh, okay. So usually you go to a podiatrist before it gets so painful. So if you feel like a tinge, oh no, it's borderline, that's when you go. Because when you get to this stage, it's just so painful for you to walk. Just unfair for you and your feet and your pain level, your pain threshold. So usually, or you can maintain it. So how do you maintain it? Filing your foot down using a pumice stone. Those things will help kind of keep it under control. And the more you do it, and usually when you scoop it, it's quite white underneath, and that's when you also know. I think a neurovascular cone is more part of the foot versus just a cone where you can just puff it out and then there's a hole. This you don't have. You have a hole, but it's not like a very obvious hole. I'm trying to explain it. I'm not very good at explaining.